What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Realistic Crypto. This is episode number 74, the penultimate episode of season 4 in charge of Nottingham Forest, and it could be a historic one. Yes, we could secure the first Premier League title in nearly 50 years in this club's history today. As we look at the league table there, we are a point ahead of Man City, but 2 games in hand over Pep Guardiola's side. This could be huge, as today you will see us take on 3 Premier League sides: Fulham at home, Chelsea at home, and Bournemouth away. Taiwo Awoniyi there, 35 league goals in 35 league games. He is on course to be the Golden Boot winner for the 3rd season in a row. But more importantly, he could be a Premier League winner. Well, to set that up as a potential, we would have to win this game first to then give us a chance to win the league against Chelsea. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. In the first episode of today is Fulham, the Craven Cottage side, who are in a relegation scrap. They are battling for every single point right now. Every point matters for them. And their back line, their 2 centre-backs, Salisu and Godfrey, pretty decent back line there. But yeah, as we see there, Taiwo Awoniyi amongst the greats. He truly is amongst the greats. I don't think we have lost to Fulham in this career mode. I'm fairly certain. I think we're unbeaten. We've drawn a couple times at the Cottage, but I think we've won the last few meetings as well. And we go into this game 17 league games unbeaten. We couldn't be in better form going into this one, as we look like we might be able to wrap up the title. But Fulham were here to ruin the party, to spoil the party. They're here to be the party poopers. No one likes a party pooper. Well, that's what Fulham are being right now. They take the lead through Sekulurac. Absolutely butchered that one. His first goal on his debut for the club. He makes it 1-0. And then 5 minutes before the break, Inaki Williams would find Bowie up top. And it is 2-0 to the visitors. Bowie converting. Fulham have their own star man up top. And we are on for a shock here. 17 league games unbeaten. Haven't lost to Fulham in this career mode. When it matters most, are we about to bottle the title? Well, the half-time whistle would go, and we are 2-0 down. We aren't strangers to a comeback, don't get me wrong. But it just felt like the pressure was on in this one. Well, at half-time, we bring on Alexander Isak for Brennan Johnson. He finds Nico Williams, who his shot is saved well by the Fulham shot stopper. But we are starting the second half on the front foot. We need an early goal. And, well, the resulting corner swung in. Awoniyi gets his header to it, and the keeper saved it. And then it's cleared off the line before Isak tries the audacious bicycle kick, which goes over. Now is not the time for that, Alexander. From the resulting goal kick, we win the ball back. Isak to Awoniyi, back to Isak. We lose the ball. It gets a bit messy, but we're still pressuring before Isak beats his man, Alexander. Yes, come on, that's one. That is one. The crowd roared. They believe. Half an hour to go, we can get back in this game. We reduce the deficit to 1. We still need 2 more goals to give us, if we want to try and have the chance to win the title home to Chelsea, but we're not even thinking about that now. Ivan Ilicic, well, this must be about the 5th or 6th red card that a player has received against us. It goes through the back of Awoniyi. Awful tackle there. I'm really glad that Taiwo wasn't injured. Obviously, we've not only got big league games coming up, but we've also got a Europa League final against Atletico Madrid to think about. I don't want to be missing my star man for that game. Luckily, he wasn't injured. Isak has a chance to get his second, but the keeper saves well before we recycle the ball, and then the keeper gets another strong hand to it. It is an absolute bombardment onto Fulham's goal, but with 8 minutes to go, we were still a goal down despite the man advantage. But I never give up. I never surrender. And Taiwo Awoniyi, the boy, the man, the legend, he bags his 36th in 36. What a finish this is. Isak with the assist. What an impact he's made off the bench. And we are tied at 2. And can we go and win the game? Well, Lodi down the line into Awoniyi. Isak was there, but the cross is poor and has the chance now gone. We're into the 3rd of 4 minutes added on. Big tackle from Isak. Is there one last chance? He gets the ball back. Isak to Awoniyi for the winner. Taiwo! Yes! This is our time. This is our time. The fans go crazy. It is meant to be. We may not have won the title today, but it sure feels like it. 2-0 down at the break. 2-1 down with 10 minutes to go. The final kick of the game. Awoniyi bags his second, our third. And what is the winner? Absolute scenes of the City ground. Isak off the bench, goal, 2 assists. What an impact from the Swede. And we are just 3 points away from securing a league title for Nottingham Forest. I tell you what, we have had many, many comeback wins in this career mode, but that one is my favourite. I just felt like Fulham came out flying in those first two in that first half. They deserved their 2-0 lead. We were not on it, but that second half, Isak, what an impact he made, and we never gave up. As we see the league table there, Fulham still above the relegation zone, still above Norwich, but they are on thin ice. Whereas at the summit, well, we could secure the Premier League title at home as well. It's our final home game of the season. The last 2 games against Bournemouth and Villa are both away. So if we want to secure the title at home, this is the time to do it. But it won't be an easy one. Facing a Chelsea side who are very tough to beat. We have so many good matchups with Chelsea over the 4 seasons now in this career mode. We have had tight, good battles with the West London side. But can we overcome them today and secure the title? I said in that interview, I think we will. I just think we have it in us. 18 Premier League games unbeaten. Can we secure this Premier League title? Well, the build-up, the anticipation around the City ground, the fans are coming in early. It's an evening game. Will we be lifting the trophy at the end of this one? If you're at this point in the video, drop it a like right now if you think we're going to secure the title in this game. Let me know. Heading into the game, I guess the big question as well is, would Alexander Isak start? Brennan Johnson's dipped off a little bit. Isak, goal and assist in that, goal and 2 assists in that crucial comeback win against Fulham. Would he start? Well, no, I would stick with Brennan Johnson. He's been quality throughout the season. Yes, he has dipped a little bit, but I still back Brennan, and I like Isak off the bench. He's a good option for sure. As we see this Chelsea side, Victor Lindelof in there, Kai Havertz still there, obviously now at Arsenal. Broha getting his chance up top, Pulisic still there, and Berardi, the Italian, is the captain. 15 minutes in, Ryan Yates, the captain, would drive forward and show why he has not scored many goals in this career mode. Although I think he scored 2 this season. So, yeah, bit of a poor shot, that one. And then the next highlight is 15 minutes. With 15 minutes to go, we make a couple of subs. Isak on, Johnson and Adeyemi coming off. We were basically, this game was very nervy. Not only were we playing for a title, Chelsea were in a vital top 4 battle as well with Tottenham, so they could not afford to drop points. And it felt like neither team wanted to lose this game. There was not many highlights at all. Chelsea would take a very late lead before forcing the keeper into a good save. We stopped at being 2-0. We go down the other end, and Isak scores the simplest goal he will score to tie us at 1. But that would be full time. We fell short at the chance, our first chance to win the league title. Broha with the 79th minute goal for the Blues looked like it was going to give them the win in a tight game before Isak equalises in the 87th minute, continuing his good form as well. I think he's bagged 5 or 6 in the last 5 games. He scored that hat-trick against Norwich in the last episode. He got 1 against Fulham, and now he's got 1 here as well. So we do not seal the title, but it's no time to panic. We are 5 points ahead of Man City with 2 games to go. Just 1 point will do it because of our superior goal difference. I think we have a 25 better goal difference than City. So 1 point here at the Vitality will see us win the Premier League title. We may not be lifting it in front of our fans, but if we can lift it at all, I will be ecstatic. Well, This is the third and final game of the episode, our second chance to secure the Premier League title. And ideally as well, I would really love to get this done here because it means going into the final game against Villa, I can completely rotate the side because 4 days after the Villa game, we have the Europa League final against Atletico Madrid. And I don't want to have to go into the Villa game having to field a strong side to secure the title. I want to go into that game knowing we've won the title. I can fully rotate and keep all my players fit for the cup final. Well, before we can even think about that, let's get the job done here on the South Coast where we have had some upsets. Bournemouth put 6 past us in the first season here when they actually got relegated. That secured their double over us. Let's try and not repeat that feat, eh, boys? Well, going into the game, it's the same 11 that has played pretty much most games in the league. Isaac still on the bench despite his goal. And we would start off hot here on the South Coast, forcing the keeper Neto into a number of saves already. Maxime Lopez testing the keeper from range before a couple of headers test him as well. But the host would take a shock lead. Tavernier gives Bournemouth a 1-0 lead. And are we bottling this? Are we going to bottle this league title? This is our second chance to win the league. And we couldn't do it against Chelsea. And we're now 1-0 down against Bournemouth. Another team that's struggling, by the way, in the league. Are we going to bottle this? Well, David Brooks into Pagoli. Into Fagioli. Good save from Dean Henderson. And we are just about keeping in this game. We go down the other end. Adeyemi finds a Wonyi. What can the Nigerian do? He squares it to Brennan Johnson. Come on. Brennan Johnson, now with Tottenham, of course, still with Forest in our career mode. That was huge. Dean Henderson with the save to stop it going to 2-0. We go down the other end and Taiwo makes it. Taiwo squares it to Johnson and then Brennan turns this game on its head. 36 minutes in, we are 2-1 up. And as it stands, well, after that first goal, as it stood, we would be champions. But this goal makes it huge for us. Well, Bournemouth were not done there. Big save from Dean Henderson, as you would have seen the graphic there. That's Johnson's 26th league goal of the season. Brilliant, brilliant return from the Welshman. His most prolific campaign so far. We're just a couple minutes before half-time. Bournemouth would be looking for the equaliser. And what could the Cherries do here? Force Dean Henderson to another good save. He has had to make multiple saves this first half. Bournemouth have been on it. We are not safe and sound yet. Into the final minute of the half. Corner comes in, headed out. Nico Williams. What can the Spaniard do here? He turns his man. Look at him go. Oh my God, he's not getting caught. He's not getting caught. Nico Williams. A little roulette. I don't know what that was for, but he scores. 3-1. 3-1. And we now have to concede 3 goals if we are going to secure this title into the second half. And there were no highlights. We're in injury time. We're just waiting for the moment that the referee's going to blow the whistle. Dean Henderson makes a save. It is going to be all over though. We are going to be champions. Nottingham Forest are going to be Premier League champions. And there it is. There it is. Nottingham Forest, Premier League champions. They said it couldn't be done. They said they were past it. Relegation fodder when they came back into the league. Well, 4 years on, and we have secured a Premier League title. My word, what a team. What an achievement. I think with that win as well, I think we're 20 games unbeaten. 20 league games unbeaten to secure the championship. That is an outrageous run. And along with that, we've got into a Europa League final as well. We have managed this team so well. The players, we've brought in a lot of talent, but we still have some of the core there. Yates, Awonyi, Johnson. Wow, look at this. Premier League champions. Oh, God. I can't believe we did it. I can't believe we actually did it. It's been a struggle. The first year, we shipped so many goals. Finished mid-table. Second season, we overachieved. Finished 4th. Got into the Champions League. Third season, we finished 5th after a really big struggle at the start of the campaign. But we recruited well. Yes, we sold a couple players, but we brought in the right players. And this man, Ryan Yates, from the academy, he wasn't even us. He wasn't even our starting CDM a couple seasons ago. We brought in Calvin Phillips to be that main man, but when Phillips got injured, Yates stepped back in and he never looked back. I love this guy. He may only be 77 rated, but he is unbelievable. He is one of the best DMs I've played with. Just a fantastic, fantastic player. And the likes of him, Nico Williams, Awonyi, Johnson, all still from the core group that were here when we first took over. What a side this is. What a team. And we can say now that Nottingham Forest are Premier League champions. What an achievement. Oh, God. And it's not over there. We've got 2 games to go. The Villa game we can now rotate massively. As 4 days after that, we have a Europa League final. Can we make it an incredible double? A league and European title double. Well, look at that. Dominant Nottingham Forest nail Premier League title with a game to spare. We did it on the South Coast at Bournemouth. We secured our first Premier League title since the 77-78 season, nearly 50 years, as we are in the 25-26 year. Looking at the league table there, 5 points clear of Man City with the game in hand. 103 goals scored, 47 conceded as well. Very good defence this season. Well, that will be it for an incredible episode 74, guys. If that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what it does. Smash the like button. Drop a sub onto the channel. Let's try and hit 300 subs. We've got one more episode to go of this season. Can we make it a European and League double? I will see you in episode 75 very soon.